about an arcade game that is awesome? Do you want to talk about an arcade game that is loud? Do you want to talk about an arcade game that is in your face, high action and exciting? Well, Arcade Guts is just the game for you. I give you Midway's 1995 masterpiece that goes by the name of WrestleMania, the arcade game. WrestleMania is a lively, in-your-face arcade game that you will never forget once you first played it. Now, WrestleMania is exactly what the WWF wishes that they could be. Don't get me wrong. When I was a kid, I loved the WWF. However, there are just certain things you cannot do when restricted by the limitations of law and gravity. This game breaks all of those limitations, where you can have people being hit in the head with tombstones, being uppercutted 10 feet into the air, and being electrocuted by Doink the Clown. With some of your favorite characters, such as Doink the Clown and my favorite, The Undertaker, this game never fails to impress. While your game selection is small, it's to be expected of fighters from this day. So really, this game is a great package for anyone who is a WWF fan, or even someone who remotely likes wrestling. Now, the art in this game takes a page from Mortal Kombat and uses digitized actors, which makes everything so much more zany and awesome, but it also makes things a little bit more realistic, making it seem a little bit more like you're actually watching or participating in the fabled WrestleMania. Now, the visuals for WrestleMania are not limited to just the awesome. It also has its humorous elements. For instance, when you hit Yokozuna, sometimes a chicken leg will fall out of him. Or Bret the Hitman Hart will have a bunch of hearts and flowers come out of him. And also, you can't forget The Undertaker, that he releases souls and bats whenever he pins his opponent. There's little details like that that make games like this so fun to play and make you want to keep coming back for more. Now, the audio for this game is impressive as well. It stays true to the somber effects that you get from watching actual wrestling. While there is no background music playing in the middle of a fight, all you hear is people running, jumping off ropes, the grunts of being hit, and the crowd roaring with excitement. And in addition to that, they also have authentic commentary from Vince McMahon and Jerry Lawler. Now, the controls of WrestleMania are very similar to that of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, where the special moves are the real showcase of the game. In addition to awesome special moves, such as the choke slam and the electrocution from Doink the Clown, you also get all the standard things you'd expect from a good wrestling game, such as tie-ups and reversals. The only problem I really have with this game is its intense difficulty. Now, I know I complain about difficulty a lot, but let me explain myself. Arcade games are meant for leisure gamers. Be honest with yourself. People in the 90s had home systems. While they weren't to par with arcade games, they were still pretty good. So if someone went to the arcade, it was normally on an impulse. They were walking in the mall, saw an arcade, happened to have some quarters, and they'd buy something. And so games like this, that are insanely difficult, may have brought in a lot of money, but it also meant that people wouldn't replay the game very often because they get so frustrated about how the game constantly kicked their ass. So the intense action of this game is beyond compare. It's in your face, loud, and awesome. The only problem I have with the game is that it is too hard. And for that, I'm going to dock it a point and give it a 4 out of 5. So, until next time, I'm Michael V, and this has been Arcade Guts.